Okay, we're in part 2 of this exploration of the song This Must Be the Place, Naive Melody by Talking Heads from their 1983 LP Speaking in Tongues. Fantastic song. And what we did is we just hit the speed bump of this being, for many of us, very difficult to sing in the original key. But one really important benefit of using these closed chord shapes, we talked about the benefit of being able to control the rhythm by being able to sound and dampen the sound of the strings. But another instant benefit is that it allows us some latitude to change keys using the same shape. And that's what I did when I decided I rather prefer singing this in the key of G flat. Did you see what I just did? I had my hand here, playing it in G. But then I did this little hat trick where I just slid this whole thing down a fret, that's a half step in the musical scale, to a key which we call G flat. G flat. This is a G major chord, and this is a G flat major chord. And I'm going to play this same song now. Is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. And when I get to the higher parts, when I jump up in register, and you're standing here beside me, I love the passing of time. Never for money, always for love. Cover up and say goodnight. Say good night. Much more comfortable for me, but it might not be comfortable for you. And this is not about how I play it. This is about how you are going to play it. So we may have to send this down a little further. By down, I mean closer to the headstock, right? But if I push this down to what's below G flat, it's F, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Magic, okay? I have a G flat major chord in my hands right now, right? And I just push that and my bar falls completely off. I'm left holding this open chord. And if you recognize that, I congratulate you. It's held with different fingers than you're used to, but it is an F major chord, right? That's F, good old F. But it's an open chord, and in the first video we kind of dispensed with the open chords because they don't have the ability to control the rhythm as much as we want. So we need a closed form of F. And it's a little difficult, but there is a closed form of F here. If you want to know how to make this, I did a video called The Real E Major Chord. And this is just a variant of the E major chord. It's just up a half step higher. Okay? So you'll be able to find a video, a tutorial on how to finger this chord. But the important thing is we're just trying to blaze through and find what key you're going to play it in. I'm going to attempt to play this in all possible keys so you can find, by singing along with me, where it sounds best to you. If you didn't like G, the original key, and you didn't like G flat, where I sing it, maybe you like it in F. Well, if you play it in F, what is the first note we sing? To answer that question, we may have to go back to our original key. That was G. And what Mr. Burns sings is he starts on this note. Home, home is where I want to be. And this note, D, where is that in the G major scale? If this is G, do, re, mi, fa, so, it's this one. Or if we do it with numbers, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the fifth note of the G major scale. Okay? And it's a D note there. I sing, home is where I want to be. And if I was playing it in G flat, the fifth note of G flat is this note, which is D flat, dog flat. Home is where I want to be. So if I was playing it in F, I still have to look for the fifth note of the F major scale, right? And I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's this note. That's a C note. So I have to start, if I'm playing in the key of F, I have to start on this note. Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. Sorry, the perspective is changing because I have to move my hand, so I'm going to scoot around a little bit. I move the camera so you can see me still. Okay. So this is the question. If we're playing in the key of F, and we're starting out on this C note, the fifth note in the F major scale, it sounds like this. Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. And the hard part, when he jumps in register, is, and you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. And the falsetto at the end is going to be, ah, ooh. Now, if you were singing along with me and you said, ah, that's it, then just remember your key is F, okay? And you start on a C note. So let's move down for those who are still not sure that that's where you want to sing it. The next lower key is the key of E, elephant. And we're going to start on this note, the fifth note of the E scale, which is a B note. And we're going to sing, home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. And the higher part is going to be, and you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. And the high part at the end, ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. What happens if we move it down again? From E, a half step down is the key of E flat, and the fifth note of E flat major scale is B flat. So I'm going to sing, home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. I come home, she lifted up her wings. And then the higher part is, and you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. And the falsetto would be, ah, ooh. Now if I was going to push this down another half step, down to D, that makes my finger fall off, and I have an open string here. Is that so terrible? I don't know. Probably not. But there's a closed form of D that you can play by barring everything on the 2nd fret and then fingering this note. There's 2 empty frets there. 1, 2, and I'm fingering this D, high D note up there. And then it would be, what? I gotta shove that up. I gotta shove this whole mess up 2 frets. 1, 2 to that. That's a little harder to move. This is more of a bunch. That's a bunch of bananas. And to shove that bunch of bananas and hold that whole form and move it up and down, that's a trick. That takes a little practice. But we can get through the example at least. And if this is the key for you, then it's just going to be putting in the time to make that change nice. Okay? But we got to say this is the key of E. So the 5th note of the E scale is this note, B, but I need a higher B. That's this. Home, home. Oh, no. 5th note, sorry. We're in the key of D, sorry. 5th note of the D scale is A, so I need this note. Home. Okay, here we go. Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. And the higher part is, and you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. And the falsetto is, ah. Was kind of nice. D might be your key. I don't know. I kind of liked it. Here's D flat. That's just a half step down from what we just did. And the 5th note of D flat is A flat. That's this note. Home, home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. I feel numb, born with a weak heart. I guess I must be having fun. And the higher part is, how does the higher part go? And you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. And the falsetto is, ah. That was nice too. Maybe D flat is your key. I don't know. But what's lower than D flat? It's boom, that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to C major. But we don't want this open chord form. We want a closed chord form. Closed form of C major, so we'll play this instead. This is based on A. Okay, open A. This is open or closed B flat. This is B, and that's C. So we need C, and then the 2 chord is a D minor 7, and the 3 chord is a E minor 7. So we can kind of go in that pattern. That's actually pretty simple. And what's the 5th note of a C scale? It's this, G. Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. I feel numb, born with a weak heart. And then the higher part would be, and you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. And the falsetto is, ah. Very nice. Notice how every time I move this down, there's different resonances in my own voice that I'm not used to hearing that are kind of cool. But moving right along. Okay, now B major. It's this. So we're going to have to play B major, C sharp minor 7, D sharp minor 7, and back down. And the fifth note of a B scale is C sharp. The fifth note is an F sharp. This one, home. So I'm gonna sing home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. And you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. And I was actually able to sing that ooh part, that highest part, in full voice, not in falsetto. Sorry. Just turned out to be an ooh in that key for my voice. But let's keep going. B flat. And the fifth note of B flat is this. That's an F note. Home, home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. And I come home. I can't get into the higher register. And you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. And the formerly falsetto part is ooh, ooh, ooh. If I push it down again to A, I'm again in open chord form. I don't want that, so here's a closed form of A based on F, played at the 4th fret, bar on the 4th fret with the form of F. And let's see, the fifth note is this, an E. How am I going to play this? I recognize that. I got it. Home. But I don't play it that high. That's an octave higher than what I need. Is that right? Home. Home. Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. And you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So if that got it for you, your key is A. Here's A flat. And the fifth note is E flat. Home, home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. And then ooh. If I was to go A flat down another, it would end up here at G. Home is where I want to be. That is where we started, ladies and gentlemen, just in the basement, Paul Robeson basement. So we're back where we started, where David Byrne was starting to sing it on this note, this D note. Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. So let me just close by saying, and you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. Never for money, always for love. Cover up and say goodnight. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Always for love. Always for love. Thanks a lot, guys. And if anybody takes the time to sing this in their key, in their style, in their strumming pattern and stuff, and wants to put a link in the comments to their own video of that, that would be cool. Otherwise, just have fun and share this song with as many people as you can.